The Domestic and Sexual Violence Response Team of the Lagos State Government kicks off the commemoration of the International Domestic Violence Awareness Month with a walk. On our interview segment, we talked to Honorable Adefunmilayo Tejosho, who sponsored the passage of the Domestic Violence Bill into law in Lagos. All that and more on this edition of the program. It's Law Weekly on Channels Television, and I am Shola Shoyeli. The month of October is the internationally recognized month the world over for creating awareness on the ills associated with domestic violence and other gender-based violent crimes. In Lagos, Southwest Nigeria, the state's Domestic Violence Response Team has lined up a series of activities to commemorate the month. Channels Television is partnering with the Lagos State Government and the response team to get out the message that domestic violence needs to stop. And so I walked alongside other stakeholders on the streets of Mushin, one of the areas where the crime is generally considered to be most prevalent.
No more domestic violence.
The Executive Secretary of Mushin Local Government, Honorable Jide Bello, flagged off the walk at the popular Idioro Market. Some school teachers, members of non-governmental organizations involved in issues of women and children, officials of the local government area, representatives of the Lagos State Ministries of Justice, Health and Education, market women, men of the Rapid Response Squad, the state's traffic managers and the ambulance services are all here to ensure the success of this exercise. The group walked and danced from the market through the streets of Mushin, distributing flyers, talking and engaging with the people of the area, and generally creating awareness. The walk terminated at the Palm Avenue Primary Health Center in Mushin, where the group was received by the Honorable Member representing the local government at the Lagos State House of Assembly, Honorable Adefunmilayo Tejosho.
Domestic violence is not stricto sensu violence against women. It's violence against both men and women. But it's just that it seems to be more women come out and talk about it more than men do. And hence, it might tend to seem like a gender issue, but it is not. It is an issue that affects both men and women.
There should be no violence. It is a crime. Even you, the husband to your wife, it is a crime if she doesn't allow you to do it. Seek her consent. Consent. We are talking about consent here and acceptance. It is very, very important. And in law, they say there is offer and acceptance. If it doesn't exist, then there's no contract. There must be that consent. There must be that offer. There must be acceptance. That's what we are preaching all about.
If there is any problem within our local government, Mushin local government area, the women there, if they have any problem with their husband, or maybe husband even have problem with his wife, they can easily contact us because we deal with public, both men and women. Likewise, we don't want men to beat our women. Likewise, we don't want our women to be rude to their husband. It's vice versa. So that is why we are saying it. So they can come to Mushin local government to come and see me. They just ask for women affairs and poverty alleviation. They will direct them. Our office is open to everybody. And if they know they can't come to Mushin, they can easily go to Alausa, to Women Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, Ministry of Women Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, to complain their problem there. We are there to assist them.
We at Women Affairs, we have a women department and a child department. The women department deals with women violence, domestic violence, and all that. While at child department, we deal with child abuse, rape, physical and psychological abuse.
The month of October is also the month of the girl child. October 11 is specifically set aside to mark the International Day of the Girl Child. In Nigeria, the United Nations partnered non-governmental organizations to celebrate the day. It had the theme, The Power of the Adolescent Girl, Vision for 2030. As a particularly vulnerable demographic, adolescent girls face social, economic and political barriers. While they hold the potential to become leaders and effect change, their empowerment can be hindered by factors such as unwanted pregnancy, forced early marriage, gender-based violence and limited access to higher education and reproductive health services. At this event to commemorate the day, the speakers have been carefully chosen to address these girls on their rights, challenges and their powers.
You need to pay very good attention to your education. Gone are those days when probably you get married, you think your husband has to carry all your responsibilities. It doesn't work like that anymore. So do you guys promise me that you are going to face your education? Yeah. And you promise to make me proud? Yeah. Even if you want to be an actress, you still need to get very good quality education. Do you agree? Yeah.
They must know what to do when they reach the adolescent age. That when in terms of menstruations, they must tell them how to be hygienically, be good to themselves. They must also know that it's their right to read, and they must be ready to read. And once they do that, they are the leaders of tomorrow, they are the mothers of tomorrow, and they can change the world.
The next thing that we are planning to do now is to start the one-on-one mentoring. We are planning a Project 100. What we want to do is have all the senior girls of girls' schools in Lagos and have them under one voice. We'll talk to them about leadership and encouraging them to take leadership positions.
I learned today that we have the potential to change the world, that we can do all things, that whatever we want to be determines on us, like what we want to be in future determines on you, and you can start from now, that we shouldn't think that we are too small to do things, and that we should say no to child abuse, and we should think like a man and act like a woman.